Welcome to Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Abby Peel, and for over 70 years, MJ Harrington Jewelers has been committed to crafting the finest quality pieces for their customers. MJ Harrington knows that behind every unique treasured piece of jewelry is the unique treasure of a priceless memory. Today, we're here with the longtime owner, David Lantz, to hear about the importance of community involvement and some holiday giving possibilities. We'll visit with Joanne Hughes, the co-founder of the Renaissance Shop, to hear of its mission. And we'll hear from Cardillo about the New London Historical Society's Holiday Open House. And we'll close the show with Shannon MacMichael, the president of the Newport Chamber of Commerce, for a preview of what's going on here during the holiday season. But first, these messages from the good local businesses that are underwriting today's show. Remember, buying local is a very important way to sustain the communities and programming we all love.
Can I go to the sleepover?
I want you to promise me something. If there's any drinking, I want you to say, "No thanks, not my thing."
I promise, Mom.
They really do hear you.
Did you pack your toothbrush?
For tips on how to start the talk, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
This program is supported by Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire since 1997, with roots going back much further as the country press, AccuMail, and the home of the Kearsarge shopper. Echo Communications.
Welcome back to Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Abby Peel, coming to you from MJ Harrington's right here in downtown Newport. And we're now joined by the face himself, David Lantz. Hello, David Lantz.
Good day, Abby. Nice to have you here.
It's hard to say what the busiest time of year for you is because I think you're always busy, but the holiday season has got to be it.
Yeah, it definitely steps up a peg. Used to be 25% of our annual business happened in December, and usually that was in the last 10 days or so, which was just crazy.
Wow.
Sometimes all-nighters were had by some of us on the bench. Now it's a little different. It's leveled off a little more, but still far and away the busiest month of the year for us.
Wow, that's a really good fact. 25% of your annual business is done in the month of December.
Used to be.
Used to be.
Now
Okay, so it's changed.
It's changed a little.
Okay.
Fortunately, because as I get a little older, I've been doing this 46 years, it's good to have a little less intense time
right.
Any given month, but it's always something we look forward to. It's really fun, very exciting.
So let's make you busy. Let's talk about what people can come in and buy from you this holiday season. You have a lot. I was already doing a little case shopping, which one thing I should mention from the get-go, especially if my husband is watching, is that I can make a wish list with you.
Absolutely. We encourage wish lists, which we have both a hard copy and it goes in the computer. And we're happy to gift wrap, we're happy to engrave, even if it's a small thing, I can engrave at my scope right behind me here.
Yep.
And I do it freehand, so we can do really small things. In fact, backs of small earrings I've actually done in the past.
Wow.
Putting initials or maybe a love dad or love
yeah.
or whoever might.
Look at you, though, just doing it all right before the holiday season. That's a lot of work.
It is. It's fun. I enjoy it. It's something you get used to, and you gear up for it, and you know it's going to be a little wild and crazy. Everybody's on board with us here, and we've got a great team.
You do have a great team. Yeah. So talking about the month of December, because here we are, it's holiday season shopping time. What can people expect when they come in? What are your hours during this holiday season? Is important to talk about.
Hours are still going to be just Tuesday through Saturday because of staff shortages.
Sure.
And we want to make sure everybody's on their best game.
Yes,
every
they need
day
rest.
We're open. And then we will be open the final Monday before Christmas. So
good to know.
And then the day before Christmas, we'll close at 3 o'clock. That's
okay, good to know. And people can come in. Is there still time to do custom or engraving work during the holiday season?
Certainly engraving. Some custom is going to begin to reach the end of our abilities. We've got 3 guys at the bench, and I serve in a backup capacity. I don't sit at the bench as much as I used to. I enjoy it a lot, but it's just not the best spot for me at the moment. So with the skills of these 3 guys, and we've got probably close to 100 years of experience total between them, is pretty phenomenal.
It is phenomenal.
We are very, very fortunate to have the quality of these guys here.
The holiday season is an important time, usually for people to get engaged. That must be a popular time for you to have people come in. And you have quite the selection of rings already here, but people could also design a ring with you. And I know some people who wear beautiful rings that you've done before. But that must be, you must see an uptick a little bit in engagement time too.
We do, and it's a time for special gift giving, and I think people do indeed think a little more seriously about what they want to give, and it's always good to somehow incorporate some kind of engraving that gives them a chance to have that as a constant memory for them, but also go on for generations after.
Important. And I think one thing you always do very well here is you help you don't want to change what someone's thinking, but you give your thoughts and opinions and say, that's really not going to work, or have you thought about it this way? And that comes with your years of experience.
Well, we're fortunate. All of us, having been around as long as we have had our share of mistakes and learned from them as well, but we can do a lot of different things that people would like that may be different. On the other hand, we may put the brakes on if the practicality, the everyday wear is not going to be a good feature, and they say they're going to wear it every day. So we have to kind of balance it all out, but we do offer our thoughts, and we certainly go with the direction the customers want to go, regardless.
Well, I think it's a really special thing that you do to make sure that someone's doing exactly what you think will work for them. I think that's fantastic. Before I let you go, one thing you mentioned right before we got started is you're ramping up your social media presence. People can follow you on Facebook and Instagram, and you've had a lot of people that come in and say, I saw this, show me where it is, and that must be a cool digital feature for you.
It is real, for me especially, because I'm definitely not very technically savvy, but Stephanie's done a great job in promoting that, and people come in and they do and frequently buy what they've seen on Facebook, and I'm thinking, wow.
The digital age.
The digital age is here to stay, and so it's been nice to incorporate that into and we're going to update and continue to improve our website as well.
Fantastic. A lot of things happening both in the store and online here at MJ Harrington's.
Correct.
David Lantz, always a pleasure to talk to you. You're kind of like Santa's workshop this time of year, so fun to see you.
Thank you very much for being here, Abby.
When we come back, I'll be with Joanne Hughes, the co-founder of the Renaissance Shop, at their location to hear what's new there for the holiday shopping season. Please don't touch that clicker while we introduce you to one of our great underwriters of this show.
The American Red Cross blood supply is at historically low levels this winter, and we're facing a dangerous situation. Hospitals and patients are counting on donors to get the blood they need. Make a life-saving appointment today. Visit redcrossblood.org or call 1-800-RED-CROSS.
Where are you headed?
Just gonna hang out.
If any of your buddies ever pressure you to take a drink, just tell them you promised your dad you wouldn't.
I promise. Love you too, Dad.
They really do hear you. For tips on what to say, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
This program is supported by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. Their full-service model offers oil delivery, propane, motor fuels with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of oil, gas, and alternative energy systems, as well as air conditioning, water conditioning systems, and backup generators. Their highly trained and friendly staff will assist you throughout the process of buying, installing, and servicing a full line of energy products. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating.
Welcome back to Yankee Chronicle. I'm now joined by just the face of the Renaissance Shop, Joanne Hughes. Hi, Joanne.
Hi, how are you?
This is always so fun to come and see you because you provide us with a different set every single time.
Oh, I know. Isn't it beautiful?
Which is a good thing because you don't want this couch to stay here forever. You want it to move.
It's going out pretty quickly.
It's beautiful. We were just saying how comfortable it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's sinking down.
I know. So tell me all the fun new things happening at the Renaissance Shop. I think first and foremost we should mention that the holiday decorations are
we
out.
have wonderful. You know, people really. I think a lot of people are not spending a lot of time cooking and having big meals anymore. But so they're not too fussy about the dishes and everything, you know, or standing up for the mugs, the coffee mugs. But, you know, I think around the holidays and thinking around Thanksgiving and Christmas and the holidays, I think people still want to have a nice table and have the family over.
Yeah, the table behind us is set beautifully.
Oh my God! And that was made. It was made in Germany.
Wow.
Around 1880.
Whoa.
And I'm not sure if it was in the family the whole time, But we get these wonderful donations, and it's
stunning.
handmade. Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous.
Amazing. The other thing we should mention that you told me right before we started was you have a lot of Coach handbags.
Yes.
And that's a good gift.
Well, still in the box with the price tags on.
Wow, those are good.
Oh, they're brand new. I mean,
wow.
They're great.
Amazing.
What a great gift. And the price, you wouldn't be able to beat the price anywhere.
Talk about the success of the Renaissance Shop. If people have seen my interviews with you in the past, they know that I love to ask you what price you're at. And I can't wait for next year because I think it's going to be a big, big milestone. But you've had a very successful year, but also run of the Renaissance Shop.
This is a record year.
Record year, wow.
Laura and the gals are doing an incredible job.
Amazing.
I mean, and the community is they're donating beautiful things. And so we're able to raise a lot of money. And this year has been great. $257,000.
Wow.
It sounds a lot better when you say $250,000.
It does. I think $250,000 sounds really fun.
And I think next year we might finally, we've been reaching towards that $3 million, maybe next year, and the next year, or maybe not next year, but the year after.
What is the, when did the Renaissance Shop first open? How many years have you been here?
2004.
Okay, so you're coming up on 20 years.
Yeah.
20 years, $3 million. I think that sounds pretty
we'll
darn
make
good.
it by,
Yeah, for sure in 2024.
But the gals work so hard here.
do.
We have wonderful volunteers.
Talk about the process of having you come and either look or bringing items to the Renaissance Shop. I know my grandparents just brought a bunch of stuff to you.
They're the ones, huh?
Yeah, they're the ones. Yeah, they're the ones. But talk about how it works. How does somebody contact you? What's the process in having donations?
Well, they can contact Laura at the shop number. And if it's a lot of furniture, Laura or the gals will go out and take a look at it, make sure it's something that we can sell.
Yep.
And sometimes people bring things by, but the upholstered furniture, anything that is fabric and everything, we really have to look at, make sure that, like I am always very wary about it because I have two big cats. They're and they've ruined some of my furniture. So I learned very early on that when you're looking at furniture, it might look wonderful when you're looking at it, but I always check the back. People wonder why I was always pulling out the sofas to look at the back.
Yeah, you have a process.
And I said, because my cats really, I thought my sofa was fine.
Right.
And they were doing all the dirty work behind it.
Right. And then you find out when the Renaissance Shop's there.
Right.
Yeah.
So we can't take furniture that's been scratched up or dirty.
Good to know.
So the gals will go out and take a look at it. And when I started the shop, can you believe, Abby, we were picking things up by ourselves. And
I know.
It got to be just too much.
I know.
And now we have millennial movers who are wonderful.
We love them.
And they come out and look at furniture and pick it up for us. And,
fabulous. And bring it here.
They bring it here, right? We make arrangements and they'll pick it up, and they also deliver.
Right. And some of this stuff you wouldn't want to attempt to move. So absolutely.
But can you believe? We used to pick heavy things.
No, thank you.
That's why I have a bad back.
All because you attempted it 20 years ago, right?
And I got my husband, and he's never forgiven me.
Well, Joanne Hughes, it's always so fun to sit down and talk to you about all the exciting things happening at the Renaissance Shop. Joanne, thank you so much for having us and for hosting us.
Okay, nice to see you.
When we come back, Megan Cardillo will have an invitation to a seasonal event at the New London Historical Society. But first, these words from a local business that makes this show possible with their underwriting gifts. You too can join our supporters by contacting us at info@ycnnow.com to learn more.
We are strong and we'll get through this together, but these are stressful times. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, and know that you are not alone. Visit wearebroadcasters.com/hope, furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
This program is supported by the Innertown Record, your weekly hometown community newspaper covering the Kearsarge, Sunapee, Sunshine region of New Hampshire. The Innertown Record.
Welcome back to Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Abby Peel. 'Tis the season. Let's hear about the return of a regular seasonal event at the New London Historical Society.
So welcome back to Yankee Chronicle, and my name is Katherine Nevins, and I'm here today standing in Main Street Bookends. We are approaching our 25th anniversary, so we're extremely excited. But I'm here to tell you about what's happening here in Warner on Saturday, December 3rd. We are so happy because we are able to bring back a tradition that's been going on for many years, and that is the Warner Hometown Holidays. So we have activities and events planned for the entire day. The Festival of Trees in the Town Hall will be a place to come and experience the beautiful trees. Down in the basement of the Town Hall will be the Holiday Farmers Market, which is always great. All kinds of fresh produce, what there is, lots of crafts, lots of artisans. There's also going to be artisans down in the Upton Chandler House, which is part of Warner Historical Society. And they're going to be going down, they're going to be there from 10 to 4. Back at the Town Hall at 11 o'clock, the Kearsarge Conservatory of the Performing Arts is putting on the Gingerbread Man. And this is free to the public. And then around 1:30, we apparently have been told that Santa and Mrs. Santa will be arriving, perhaps by fire engine. The Kearsarge Indian Museum is open also from 10 to 4, and they have their gift shop and they have a snow snake craft going on that day. Right here at Main Street Bookends, we're extending our hours that day from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., so we're going to be open for a long time that day. I'll be down in the gallery doing readings, seasonal readings for children, if they wish. But the big attraction is that we're going to have 2 of Warner's esteemed children's authors here. We're going to have David Elliott here from 11 to 12:30, and we're going to have Matt Forrest Essenwein here from 2 to 4. We're going to have a group of homeschoolers caroling around the town. Pillsbury Free Library has Winter Stories story time going on at 10 o'clock, and then 10:30 to 1:30, they're going to be having a craft going on. Refreshments will be going on there as well. The Family Closet Thrift Boutique is open from 9 to 4, and they have some special programs going on in there for the clothing. Warner Connects Food Pantry is hosting an open house from 10 to 12, and the Telephone Museum is planning a Polar Express themed day, which includes a train setup, hot cocoa, marshmallows. All of this is free to the public. And the Main Street Warner Inc. is extremely happy to be able to present this year on the lawn of the lodge, just behind the Soldiers Monument, will be Peg Chaffee and Cheryl Sager. And these are 2 professional musicians who love to carol. That rolls into a wonderful opportunity to take advantage of 3 great restaurants that are going to be open, which would be the Kitchen Warner here in Warner, Reed's North, and Charlie Mack's Pizzeria. And then you can wind up the evening, if you wish, by going up to Magdalen, because their choir will be presenting the Festival of 9 Lessons and Carols, and that's at 7:30. So all of this roster, all of this information can be found on our website. It's going to be a day and evening of festivities and being able to celebrate what we haven't been able to celebrate for a while.
'Tis the season. Let's hear about the return of a regular seasonal event at the New London Historical Society.
This year we're having it on Sunday, December 11th from 3 to 5, and we're hoping there's some snow because Santa will be here in his sleigh for kids to have pictures taken with, maybe bring a Christmas list that they've put together. And we have singers from the elementary school starting at 3:15, and then the Lowe sisters come on at 4, and feel free to jump in and sing along with them. We also have a wreath sale going on where we have 18 wreaths that are coming from Three Rivers Farm in Franklin, and local artists and crafters have decorated them, and they're for sale around the barn. And last year we had every single one of them went, and this year we've had people begging to help decorate. We have local garden club ladies, we have Pumpkin Blossom Farm from Warner, Alley-Oops from New London helping decorate, as well as some board members from the Historical Society, and a few children are decorating wreaths this year as well. There'll be cookies and cocoa, and it's just a lovely way to kick off the holiday season. It's in the Pillsbury Barn at the New London Historical Society, and there's plenty of parking. It's free to the public, and just come and enjoy. The Historical Society has been here for many, many years. It's a small village where we have different buildings that served different purposes back in the day and have always been important to New London. We have schoolhouse, we have a machine shop, we have different barns, we have a lovely transportation building, and you can come visit by appointment, or usually we're open on Sundays depending on the season. And we have events here for the public. We've had weddings this past summer. We have memorial services or just meetings for anybody who wants to utilize our historical space. Again, this year it's December 11th from 3 to 5 p.m. in the Pillsbury Barn on the property of the New London Historical Society. We'll be selling crafts and holiday items made by local artists as well, but the main thing is just come sing some Christmas carols, get in the holiday spirit, see Santa, and buy a wreath.
Thank you, Megan, and thank you to the New London Historical Society for all the educational and fun activities you provide. When we come back, I'll be joined here at MJ Harrington Jewelers by the president of the Newport Chamber to hear what's happening in the Sunshine Town this holiday season. But first, please keep watching your Yankee Chronicle as we hear from another one of the fine businesses that are supporting this show. Please stay with us.
Prescription drug pricing points to corporate
Freedom of the press is about your right to know.
and Clark sheer athleticism.
It's about your right to be informed. Today, there are real threats to press freedom
Reaching residential areas.
and your right to know about the world around us. We must protect our right to know, no matter what kind of news is important to you. Before it's too late, understand the threats. ProtectPressFreedom.org.
This program is supported by Main Street Bookends of Warner for books, toys, games, cards, gifts, and a gallery of local art. Main Street Bookends of Warner.
Welcome back to Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Abby Peel, coming to you from MJ Harrington's, a very important place to make sure is on your shopping stops this year. And I'm now joined by someone who has lots to talk about, Shannon MacMichael of the Newport Chamber of Commerce. Hi, Shannon.
Hi, Abby. Thanks for having me.
I just said to you, I love interviewing chambers because there's so much to talk about, especially this time of year, too.
There is so much.
So much to talk about. Before we get started, the chamber just lost somebody so important, Ella Casey, who was, for how many years, was involved in the chamber? Her lifetime, probably.
It seems that way,
Yeah,
yes.
and very sad, but she lived such a big life here in Newport, and we feel for all of you at the chamber.
Thank you. Definitely an icon of
For
Newport.
sure.
I mean, unbelievable.
Are there plans to honor her coming
Yes,
up?
there are,
good.
and we will announce them soon.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, we're sorry to hear about Ella, but
Thank you.
she was larger than life in this town. Oh my goodness. Jumping into the holiday season, you have a lot happening. We'll start with Shop Local. Tell us what that means, probably meaning right here at MJ Harrington.
Yes, we are so excited. We partnered with the area chambers, Lake Sunapee Region Chamber and the Greater Claremont Chamber, to put together a holiday Shop Local guide.
Ooh.
Yes, so exciting. So anybody who's got anything, goods or gift cards, anything, we will feature them on all of our social media, our websites. Yes, and encouraging, shopping local.
I know, because it's coming right up. There's only like so many holiday weekends left leading up, so we got to get shopping. So that would be, take a look on Newport, Greater Claremont, or the Lake Sunapee social media for all the people participating.
Yes, and websites. Yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we're excited.
All right, so then looking into December 10th, you have a holiday event coming up.
Yes, so Saturday, December 10th, 4 to 7 o'clock, we have our Twas Just Before Christmas holiday event.
Fun.
It's magical. It literally is like a Hallmark movie.
Oh,
The
fun.
kids run through Main Street collecting stamps on their passport to Santa. There's face painting, horse and wagon rides. It just David Lantz gives out freeze pops.
Shocker.
And then they come to the Opera House for a picture with Santa. We send they write letters, and we send them to the North Pole, and they get a return letter. So
such a good family event.
It is.
And I would think a lot of people in Newport participate, not only people, but businesses as well. Yeah,
so many
everybody's
organizations.
open.
The whole community comes together for, it's spectacular.
So fun. So that's Saturday, December 10th, 4 to 7 p.m.
Yes.
And all the information, I'm sure, is on your social media and website.
Yes.
Good. And then, believe it or not, we're looking into 2023, which is so crazy, but Dancing with the Stars is back. Tell us the lowdown.
Excited.
Good.
Dancing with the Newport Stars returns at the Newport Opera House on January 27th and 28th.
Okay.
7 o'clock. You can check out our website for more information on all the stars, the juniors, a lot of great stuff happening.
Oh, junior stars too. That's exciting.
And they are incredible.
And any local people that you can tease who are part of the dancing with the Newport Stars.
Oh, we'll be announcing them soon.
It's so exciting. It's such a great event that you guys have every single year, and something to look forward to in January.
It is. It's so nice to get out on the town.
Before I let you go, you have a couple fun announcement things coming up. I know you can't divulge too much, but anything you can tell us going on within the chamber.
So we are rolling out our new website soon.
Ooh, exciting!
And we do have exciting news. I can't spill the beans yet, but a lot of great stuff happening for the chamber.
Anything important that the new website will feature?
We're just hoping to provide more resources for the businesses, and tackle issues such as workforce, housing.
Sure.
That's one of our goals.
that everybody's talking about.
Yes.
No, and important too that if someone can go to your website and quickly find a category, not necessarily the business, it helps your chamber members be found easily.
Yes.
So
that's the new website is so much more interactive.
Good.
Businesses will have a member page.
Good.
Yeah, just another great feature.
And you recently got together at a retreat with some other chamber people. That must have been really fantastic to kind of network and meet other people, but I'm sure learn some other parts of the chambers that people are doing. Yeah.
It was great. Yeah, we were able to go to Newport, Rhode Island and represent Newport, New Hampshire. And we came back just energized and
I'm sure
a lot of fresh new ideas. So.
Well, Shannon, always
really
so
great.
much happening at the Newport Chamber. A lot of fun things to think about for 2023, but thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'd like to thank David Lantz and his gang here at MJ Harrington Jewelers in Newport for hosting us this week. Their dedication to the community is as precious as the gemstones they use and is a craft they take just as seriously. Next week, we'll be back here on Main Street in Newport. We'll talk to Jeremy Stout, born and raised here, about La Valley Building, a longtime business in Newport, and what they are up to. We'll get a look at what it's like to be a caregiver for the Lake Sunapee region, VNA, and hospice. And we'll close with our host, David Lantz, telling us more about this best in the region jewelry store. Tune in to our Game of the Week every week on Sundays and Mondays at noon and 7 p.m. You can find it on NCTV 8 and YCNNow.com. Check the program schedule at YCNNow.com for the most up-to-date information on games, Yankee Chronicle, and specials. Join us again next week at the same time for another round of your Who, What, Where, and When show of the Sugar River region. I'm Abby Peel. Stay safe, everyone.
This program is supported by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. Their full-service model offers oil delivery, propane, motor fuels with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of oil, gas, and alternative energy systems, as well as air conditioning, water conditioning systems, and backup generators. Their highly trained and friendly staff will assist you throughout the process of buying, installing, and servicing a full line of energy products. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire since 1997, with roots going back much further as the country press, AccuMail, and the home of the Kearsarge shopper. Echo Communications. Main Street Bookends of Warner, for books, toys, games, cards, gifts, and a gallery of local art. Main Street Bookends of Warner. The Innertown Record, your weekly hometown community newspaper covering the Kearsarge Sunapee Sunshine region of New Hampshire. The Innertown Record.